brought me this Lexus IS 250. Needs a little bit of work. He wants to change the color to a charcoal gray color. He's going with the, I think they call it mica something, Ray Dawn, Breaking Dawn or something like that. Anyway, he's going with the gray metallic for it. So he just brought it in here. I'm gonna have to sand the whole thing down. I'm gonna get a few dents out and stuff like that and straighten it out a little bit, and then it's gonna go into the paint booth. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on this probably tomorrow, and then we'll see how far we can get it. All right, so I got this car, I got all the dents located, and I put a little bit of body filler on them, and then I went through and removed all the emblems and all the double stick tape that was on there with the rubber wheel. The front fender was probably the worst as far as what the dent was. The client really wants to save some money. Trying to see if I could save that fender for him. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on knocking this body filler down. Hopefully I can put some primer on it. If not today, tomorrow morning. What's going on, guys? I just prepped this Lexus. I'm fixing to shoot some primer on it. Now, the only reason why I'm shooting primer is because there was some flaking clear and there was a lot of rock chips in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a coat of primer on there, maybe 1 or 2 coats, something that I can block out and kind of smooth it out. I use a shop line primer, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up and get it shot real quick. The Lexus in here in the booth. It is ready. It is masked up, wiped down. I got the compressor kicked on. I'm fixing to close the doors and I'm gonna get on it. I went all in on masking this really good. So everything's really masked really well on this. I feel like I went over the top, but I really need to make sure that this is a good paint job. So I did try something new that I've never done before. I was reading some of those forums on Facebook, and a lot of people have mentioned about using an old chain and hanging it from the bottom of the car and letting it touch the ground to ground out the vehicle. It's something I had never heard before. It's something that I was never taught, so I really wanted to give it a shot. I guess, I kind of felt like, it wouldn't hurt anything. Obviously, if anything is better than nothing. So if it does reduce some of the dust nibs, then I'll definitely let y'all know. Hopefully it does on a car like this where I'm going to do the entire car. Any dust nibs reduction to me is a win-win. So hopefully it works. I do know that I want to invest into one of those anti-static guns. They're very popular, but right now, I couldn't get my hand on one. I just went ahead and did that to try it out. So that's gonna wrap up the Lexus, guys. I actually got the customer coming over here this morning to pick it up. I stayed late last night and got it cleaned up. I did the final detail and dressed all the wheels for them and everything. They're on their way over here this morning. They should be here in about an hour to pick it up. Hopefully they're as satisfied with it as I am. Overall, it was a fun project. We changed the color from blue to a gray, which is a Toyota pre-dawn mica metallic color. I like the way it turned out and everything. So I'm gonna go through it one last time, guys, make sure I got everything that I needed to, make sure I didn't miss anything, and get it ready for them to pick up. So let's go ahead and get that, guys, and I'll see you on the flip side. All right, so I went through there one last time, guys. Everything checks out. The customer's actually about 10 minutes away. Got all my B-roll footage I needed, so let's go ahead and see what their reaction is once it gets here. What do you think?
That looks good. Thank you.
What do you think, man?
Nice.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider hitting that like button for me. Drop a comment down below if you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I consider subscribing. Please do so. Share this video with your friends. Drop a comment down below. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I'm glad y'all tuned in to the very end, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.